Are you having trouble bottle feeding your baby? In this video, I will show you how a lactation consultant can help make it easy and stress-free. You'll learn tips and tricks for successful bottle feeding so that you can have peace of mind. 1. What can a lactation consultant do to help with bottle feeding? A lactation consultant can help with bottle feeding in a number of ways. They can provide guidance on selecting the right type and size of bottles for your baby, as well as advice on how to ensure proper positioning during feedings. In addition, they can give tips on identifying the signs that the baby is done eating and when it's time to move on solids. Additionally, lactation consultants are knowledgeable about introducing bottle feeding and managing any issues such as nipple confusion or refusing a bottle. Finally, they can also provide useful techniques for encouraging a successful transition from breast milk to formula or other milk sources if needed. 2. How can I ensure that my baby gets enough nutrition during bottle feeding? This is a common concern for many parents. A lactation consultant can provide you with the advice and guidance you need to make sure your baby gets enough nutrition. They can help you choose the right formula, understand proper portion sizes, and how to mix or prepare it correctly. They also offer tips on how to position your baby while bottle feeding and answer any other questions you may have regarding this important task. Additionally, they will be able to suggest additional products that may help make bottle feeding easier, such as special bottles or nipples designed specifically for breastfed babies. 3. Are there any tips and tricks for successful bottle feeding? Absolutely. A lactation consultant can help you and your family learn a variety of tips and tricks for successful bottle feeding. Here are a few to get started. 1. Develop a proper technique. Proper hold, positioning, and latch are essential for successful bottle feeding. Your lactation consultant can show you the best way to hold the baby in order to make it easier for them to feed from the bottle comfortably. 2. Keep it comfortable. Bottle feeding should be a relaxing experience for both baby and parent. Make sure that everyone is comfortable before attempting to feed your baby with a bottle. This could include using pillows or other props as support while feeding so that your arms don't tire out easily. 3. Mimic breastfeeding. A lot of babies can feel overwhelmed or anxious when bottle feeding, especially if they're used to the comfort and familiarity of breastfeeding. Your lactation consultant can help you learn how to mimic certain elements of breastfeeding during bottle feeding, such as using a slow flow nipple, skin-to-skin contact, and rocking your baby back and forth as you feed them. 4. Start slowly. Don't overwhelm your baby with too much milk at once. Begin by giving small amounts at each feeding so that you can build up their tolerance for the bottle over time until they become more comfortable with it. 4. How long should I feed my baby at each session? Working with a lactation consultant helps determine how long and often you should feed your baby. They are able to assess your individual situation, as well as your baby's, in order to ensure they get the nutrients and nutrition they need. Generally speaking, newborns should be fed 8 to 12 times within 24 hours, while larger babies may require fewer sessions, but more ounces per feeding session. Additionally, bottle feeding requires more frequency than breastfeeding due to digesting formula at a slower rate. 5. Should I be concerned if my baby doesn't finish the whole bottle in one sitting? No, you should not be concerned if your baby does not finish the entire bottle in one sitting. Babies will often take breaks in between feedings and may not always finish the whole bottle. It is important to understand your baby's hunger cues so that they can learn to regulate their intake over time. A lactation consultant can help you understand and decipher your baby's hunger cues, allowing you to provide them with nourishment according to their needs. Additionally, a lactation consultant can recommend techniques or strategies for helping babies who do not seem to have an interest in finishing the full bottle at each feeding. 6. Is there anything else I should consider when preparing formula or bottles for my infant? Yes, a lactation consultant can provide you with valuable information about proper formula preparation and storage, as well as which types of bottles may be best for your child. Additionally, if you have any questions or concerns about feeding your infant, A lactation consultant can provide answers and advice to ensure that bottle feeding is safe and successful. With the help of a trusted resource, such as a lactation consultant, bottle feeding can be made easy. 7. How often should I consult a lactation expert to ensure smooth and stress-free bottle feeding sessions? It is recommended that you consult a lactation expert or talk to your family doctor at least once a month. This will ensure that you are informed on the best practices and updated information regarding bottle feeding, such as positioning techniques and feed times. Additionally, it is important to have an experienced professional who can answer any questions you may have about bottle feeding in order to keep your baby safe and healthy while they grow. A lactation consultant can also help troubleshoot any issues that may arise during the process of bottle feeding. Finally, consulting a lactation expert regularly helps establish a trusting relationship between the parent and professional, so you know your baby's needs are being met with safety and care. We hope this video has given you some helpful tips on bottle feeding that will make the process easier for both you and your baby. Remember, a lactation consultant can be immensely beneficial in helping to ensure that breastfeeding is going smoothly during the transition to bottle feeding. If you have any more questions or would like additional guidance, don't hesitate to reach out. We'd love to hear from you in the comments below, and if liked what we had to say, please give us a thumbs up and subscribe for more videos like this one. Thanks so much for watching.